supposedly naturally carbonated.
Whoa.
What up, my peeps? I'm John Lee. This is Sarah. We currently live and travel in our Ram Promaster campervan, and we're trying to hit all 50 United States. Today, we are in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
So in this video, we are going to Pikes Peak, which you might have heard of before. It is not the highest point in Colorado, but it is famous for being the inspiration for America the Beautiful, the song. So it's gonna be super cool. We are self-driving it. We are about a week shy of peak season where they have shuttles and stuff. They also have train rides, but we opted to just self-drive it for today. And it's a beautiful day. It should be amazing. So let's go.
All right, so right now we're actually at Soda Springs. That fountain we drank from is naturally carbonated. So it tastes like club soda, kind of. It actually seemed, it didn't really taste like it to me, but you're not supposed to really drink too much of it because it has high traces of manganese in it. So you're not supposed to drink too much at a time. We had a little sip and it was interesting. But yeah, pretty cool little spot, a nice little park with a couple springs.
I like the water.
Naturally carbonated. Yeah.
It's not carbonated like what you would be used to from like a bottle or a can. Like it's not really like powerful, but it has just that little tingle, and I thought it tasted really good. Like it's completely unchlorinated, natural spring water, so it tasted very good.
You could like taste that manganese that's in it, and it's just
okay.
Yeah. I just don't like manganese, you know.
Yeah.
It tasted like very soft water, I guess is what.
Yeah.
It didn't have that. It had that little bit of tingle, like it was carbonated, but it wasn't like.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough to make it seem like I was actually drinking a soda. But pretty cool. Yeah. Pretty cool for a natural spring to be like that.
And the reason we're here is because it's like right at the base of Pikes Peak.
Yes.
So we figured we would hit this. It doesn't actually open until 9 o'clock. It's like 8:30 now. So we figured we would just come down, check this natural carbonated spring out. And then now we're gonna head up to Pikes Peak.
Yeah, so let's do it. So they say that this trip actually uses a lot of gas because of the steep incline. So this is where I'm at with gas right now. So we'll see what it is at the end. If there's any lookout you want to stop at, well, we'll stop at them on the way down.
Ooh.
Right when we got through the gate, it starts winding and steep already. So, and we're already above 8,000 feet to kind of start this whole thing. And then it's another, what, 6,000 feet elevation gain from there.
Okay, so as John Lee mentioned, we are already at 8,000 feet. So just a couple of fast facts for you guys. Pikes Peak at its summit is 14,115 feet. So where we started this morning, down just outside of Colorado Springs, it's about 5,500 feet. Where we are right now is about 8,000, like John Lee said, and the summit is 14,115. So over the course of just like an hour, we're gaining like 8,600 feet in elevation gain.
Yeah, it's 19 miles of driving on this very steep, windy road. And it is very nerve-wracking for us, especially because we're doing it in our van. Driving this thing on steep hills right there is just like nerve-wracking. Coming down, they say to keep it in the low gear and try not to use your brakes because your brakes will overheat. And so it's like a whole thing. I'm just nervous about it because I don't want anything to happen to the van.
And I'm nervous because of the elevation. And they say if you're scared of heights, you shouldn't do it, but here we are. Sasquatch crossing. So we just passed a sign that said we are 1 mile below the summit, which is at least 5,200 feet.
Yeah.
Right? So this is the inspiration for the song America the Beautiful. Pikes Peak is known as America's Mountain, and apparently on a clear day like today, hopefully, you can see all the way to Denver, which is about 100 miles away from here, which is crazy. So we should have some killer views once we get to the top. Also, the temperature is 63 degrees right now.
According to this.
Yes. They say that just with the elevation gain, it can be 30 to 40 degrees different from
Colder.
down here. Yeah. Than up at the summit. So let's keep track. So we're at 63 degrees right now. Let's see what it is when we get to the top.
You can actually see the summit from like anywhere in Colorado Springs, pretty much anywhere around here. You can see the summit very prominently, but now that we're closer, it's kind of hard to see. You can see it right through the trees up there.
There she is.
Supposedly there's 160 curves.
Yeah, 156.
156 curves going up. 19 miles, 156 curves. Very steep.
Those are the
And
mountains.
oh wow, yeah, I think that's the summit. You can see it up over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're
Wow.
going. And then we're gonna hit a lot of the scenic overlooks and stuff on the way down, because they say coming down is where a lot of the wear and tear on your vehicle can come from, especially your brakes. So if you pull over on those scenic overlooks, then it helps keep your vehicle in better condition. Going up there's a strain on it too, but coming down, the brakes are what they worry about. And actually, there's like a check station where they actually check the temperature of your brakes to make sure you're not overheating your brakes. And if your brakes are too hot, they make you stop and pull over, which is pretty crazy. That just goes to show how steep this is and how unique it is. There is a bigger camper in front of us, so if they can do it, we can do it.
Yeah, for sure. What's it say?
Elevation 10,000 feet. 10,560 feet.
Wow.
And that was mile marker 11.
All right.
So we still got 8 more miles to go.
Good math. And we're at 58 degrees. All right, so we're at 11,000 feet, and I'm wearing a tank top, and there is snow all over these mountains. It's crazy. Wow, oh my god. Look at how the road, it just
drops off.
you're just in the sky.
Whoa, that's awesome.
little bit shaky and scared. I mean, it really is just cliff edges up here. And of course, snow, which is a sight I absolutely hate. So, woo. 45 degrees.
And we're 2 miles from the top.
2 miles from the top. Oh boy.
Alright, so it said we're at mile marker 19. I thought it was only 19 miles up. But we're not far. We're not far. I don't care. Oh, I see the
Alright, eyes on the road.
I see the building. There's the tracks for the train that goes up.
Yikes. Oh yeah, there's the building. And here we are.
I honestly thought there'd be more up here than just the one little building. But
Yeah,
this
same.
is cool.
Actually. And final temperature?
42 degrees.
42.
So it dropped, what, 20 degrees?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, my hands are a bit shaky.
That was nerve-wracking. However, Veronica Vanderbilt,
Oh,
she did a great job.
She's so good.
She's not overheating, and actually felt good going up.
It was fine.
Going down, I'm very nervous about.
Really?
But we'll
I feel
worry
like
about
that's
that when we
easier,
get there.
no?
Well,
I don't know. Let's not worry about it. Look at this observation deck. This is crazy.
let's go look around. I'm gonna need my jacket.
Yeah, same. I'm literally wearing a tank top.
Yeah. All right, let's start with the observation deck.
Just over in this direction is Denver, which we said is about 100 miles away. And over here, a little more to my right, is Colorado Springs, where we came from. And there's it's called the Primrose Hotel, and that was built back in 1918. I have a feeling it might be a little bit haunted. I'm not sure.
Of course it is.
It sounds very familiar, so I don't know if we've actually, like, we might have already heard about it from somewhere, but the owner who built that hotel also paved this highway to come up to Pikes Peak, and they own the railway that comes up and down, the Cog Railway. So he owns this town.
It just seems a little too hazy to actually see.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Denver.
That would be so cool.
I do feel short of breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
centuries, indigenous
So
people
Denali.
have lived here, tracing their very creation to the mountain's summit.
And then Mount
European
Everest.
Explorers and new American settlers also set their sights on the sacred mountain. Some, like explorer Zebulon Pike, the Great Mountain was the first thing they saw when crossing into the Colorado Territory at the end of a long and arduous journey. The name given centuries ago by the Ute people to a peak first touched. Transform the mountain.
There we are.
Oh my god. That is so funny.
It's a little live cam.
Very cool. I bet they sell them in like that so you can test one. So explain.
Yeah, so supposedly these donuts, since they're made at such a high elevation, if you bring them down out of the elevation, they flatten.
So you're gonna eat one now.
I'm gonna eat one now, and we're gonna take one down.
Save one.
So let's do it.
Best seat in the house.
Yeah. All right.
All right, let's
Okay.
see.
Which one do I eat now?
The one on top.
All right. Look at that. They're like weirdly
Yeah,
puffy
funky.
on the bottom. Not the best donut I've ever had.
Really?
They're okay.
What's different about it?
Well, I was hoping it'd be warm, but not warm.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
And it's almost like it's like one of the old-fashioned donuts, which actually are my
yeah.
favorite donut.
Yeah, like more cakey. Yeah.
It's like cakey, yeah. Which I wasn't expecting because I was expecting to be very airy since it like deflates. But I'm very curious to see how that.
Yeah.
Well, now that is, but it's good. Cinnamon sugar, anything is good. So.
Yeah, true.
It looks like we're right in line with the clouds out there.
There's like a lot of lakes. Like everywhere we look, there's like multiple lakes.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I know we'd be walking through snow, or I would have put my boots on. Got my slippers on. That over here is an old gold mining. There's a little town next to it over here. Old gold mining town. Cripple Creek. Pretty cool. right, so this was awesome.
Gorgeous.
So awesome. Like,
it's very nice. And thankfully when we got here, there was like nobody. And then I think when the Cog Railway came, now there's a bunch of people.
There's
the parking lot is a lot more full, but we came at a perfect time because we got to explore some of this like in peace, and then
yeah, before the crowds.
Yeah.
And it's still kind of, I mean, what time is it? It's close to 11 now?
Yeah, it is 11 exactly.
Yeah, okay, so it took us a little less than an hour to get up here. We spent over an hour up here, most likely.
Yeah, so how are you feeling? Because I do have like a slight headache, but I don't know if that's just because all of a sudden it got really cold, and sometimes that just happens.
Yeah, but honestly, once we got up here and we were walking around a little bit, I feel short of breath, and my head does feel like, I feel lightheaded, my head's starting to hurt, and I feel a little nauseous, but it's not like an extreme. Yeah. It's more just like, oh, I know we're at a high elevation just based on that, because I'm so in tune with nature. Right. Yeah, I feel good enough that I can still drive, and I'm curious to see how it feels once we get down. Yeah. And if it like comes back to normal, or if it just still lingers. We also haven't eaten yet today, so yeah, that doesn't help. Yeah. Yeah. So I had a donut. Oh yeah, yeah. He had a little sugar hit, so he'll be all right. Yeah. And now we're gonna head back down, which I am very nervous about, because this is the part where people say it gets scary, because you can't use your brakes too much, because then your brakes will overheat and they won't work. But luckily the van actually has, I can put it into a low gear and it has an engine brake on it, so it'll stay in that gear. The RPMs will be high, but it'll keep the van from plummeting or just drifting down the hill. It'll actually, the engine will brake instead of using the brakes. So we're gonna test that out today for sure. And we have our donut experiment. Yes. Okay, so we have this little guy waiting. We're gonna see how flat he gets. If he deflates, yeah. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. So let's make our way down. Yeah. This was really cool spot. It's beautiful, yeah. Let's do it. And temperature is reading 47. Nice. We'll see at the bottom. And the descent begins. How's it feeling? Feels good. I thought I'd be sweating bullets with this descent, but actually it's pretty good. I basically don't go above second gear going down the hills, but then on these little spots where I come up the hill, I throw in the third gear and I kind of climb a little bit, but it's actually so far so good. Like I'm very happy with it.
got the brake check.
Oh, dang. Let's see how good we did.
Also, side note, we're at about 11,400 feet. So we dropped about 3,000 feet. Does it look different to you?
No.
No difference so far.
Hello.
Hey, how's it
How you
going? Good.
Good. Great job with that big rig.
Oh, thank you.
An awesome day, guys.
Thank you.
And you can still gear down at the second half. Don't bother with your brakes on the second half. You don't need it.
Oh, okay.
You know what you're doing. You're
All right, cool. Thank you. Look at that big snow blower. It's a snow blower.
$60 degrees.
We still have 9 miles to go until we get back down to where we started.
We're almost at the bottom, 71 degrees. Alright, well, we just crossed the entrance. It's about 7,000 feet, and the donut doesn't look like it's really changed. I kind of think it's too thick to actually...
Yeah, didn't really do anything.
Yeah, I'd say the experiment has failed.
Yeah. I'm gonna
You should eat it immediately. Dispose of this failed experiment immediately. Final temperature, 78 degrees. I think the donut thing was a complete myth. Mythbusters.
Yeah, we busted that myth.
Yeah.
It's still the same size as it was.
Yeah, pretty sure.
So that was Pikes Peak.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Beautiful.
We got back down here and it's 80 degrees.
Yeah. It's so crazy.
It is almost 80 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful down here. It's beautiful up there, just colder. Yeah. Amazing views. We did not get to see Denver, unfortunately. It was too hazy.
Yeah.
But overall, great experience. I mean, definitely a place that I would highly recommend if you guys are coming to Colorado. If you've been to Colorado but never saw Pikes Peak, it's definitely worth a stop. It is $18 per person. I think up to 5 people. Otherwise, you can do like a vehicle cost, which I think is around $50. But during peak season, I think that goes even higher. I think it's more like $65. Keep that in mind. You do have to pay to go and see it.
Also, I mentioned that we almost had a full tank of gas when we started, and it's down a whole quarter tank. So we used about a quarter tank of gas, maybe a little more.
Yeah, but, and they tell you you have to have at least half a tank or more before you start.
Yeah.
So, and that's why.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're feeling good. Vernie did good. So
yeah, I'm very happy with how she did coming down too.
Yeah.
I was expecting to be like sweating, like white knuckle gripping on the thing coming down, but it actually was. Yeah. It was fine. Yeah, really cool.
I wasn't worried.
I know you weren't.
But
our donut was a dud.
Yeah, that's okay.
Didn't flatten like they said from the pressure, but
seems crunchier.
Yeah, it's just I think it just got old pretty quick.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
But anyways, so yeah, this isn't like a traditional van life video. We will catch you guys doing our normal van life stuff in our next video for sure. But we just wanted to bring you guys in on Pikes Peak because it is like, you know, a highly acclaimed attraction here in Colorado. So we just wanted to bring you guys with us for this one.
And also, we do have a Patreon. So for $5 a month, go to Patreon and sign up for the Caravan.
Yes.
On there, you will get exclusive videos, extended cuts of some of our YouTube videos, and also some more personal videos.
And there are free videos on there as well. Yeah. We actually just put one up about Utah's Mighty 5, the 5 national parks in Utah rated and ranked, and what you guys should go and see there. There's also an accompanying blog post, so be sure to go check out FromNorthToNowhere.com. Hit us up on Instagram and TikTok. And
thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe.
Yes.
And we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.